Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about physical fitness. Let's talk about working out. How often do you go to the gym? How often do you exercise? I think it's important to work out 6 days a week. Now, if you're working out for hypertrophy, that means that you're working out to build muscle. You want to get some bigger muscles, build some muscle mass. You need to go 6 days a week. If you're trying to become stronger, and you're working out for strength, because that's a slightly different type of workout than just building muscle. You can do them both together, but there's truly two different genres there, two different avenues at the gym, two different ways to do it. They need to go 6 days a week. Are you trying to lose weight? Most people are fat. Most people need to lean out a little bit. I mean, in the 90% range, most, maybe even higher. 6 days a week. So get into the habit of going all the time. Make it a lifestyle. Try to schedule it in either in the evening. I know lots of people that really enjoy going in the evening after work or early in the morning. Find a gym that's open 24 hours or one that opens up early enough that you can be there at 5 a.m. Just as those first blue twinkling lights of the day start. It's nobody's up yet. The birds aren't even chirping. Get your ass into the gym. Find a time, whatever your schedule is, but don't let yourself off the hook with it, and stick to that time. You don't go at 5 a.m. tomorrow and then you'll see when you have some time the next day, if you have some time. You look on your calendar and you sit down and you schedule this in as a regular appointment. Like as if, imagine you had to go to the doctor every day. People don't necessarily skip doctor's appointments. Imagine if you had an appointment with a lawyer. You're paying for that shit. You ain't skipping out on that. You have to go, especially if it's something big. Imagine some kind of appointment in your life that you have to make. You can't just not go to this. You have to go. This is what you're doing. And you're going to mark that into stone, and that's going to be your time. So if you choose the morning and you like to do it in the morning, I like the mornings. Gets me going. Some people think get a hard workout in the morning and you're just going to be tired for the rest of the day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. A body in motion stays in motion. It is invigorating. It's great. I feel like that I can make better decisions and I have a better day when I've gone to the gym. And, so that's my first point, is 6 days a week. The second aspect to your regimen is going to be how you're spending your time. Time management is such an incredibly important skill towards success. And if you want to see results, you're going to have to put time in, and it's not just the amount of time. That's what the 6 days is, and that's important, to put the right amount of time in. Are you putting in enough time to actually be successful? This is a life lesson. So we want to put in enough time to be successful, but just because you're working hard doesn't mean you're working smart, and you want to start working smart. You want to be able to work hard and smart. And the guy that works hard and smart reaches their goals. That's what goal acquisition is all about. So you're going to want to do a minimal amount of research on some simple things, different exercises, different muscle groups. You don't have to become a physical therapist. You don't have to become a personal trainer. You don't have to all of a sudden become some goddamn scientist. All you wanted to do is just get into shape. I thought all these jocks were supposed to be dummies. You mean you're telling me that they're all studying all the time about working out? You don't have to get intimidated by it. Just do a little bit of research into various exercises. One of the reasons why is because we want to be, and I do this a lot, I'm always looking for different exercises. And I go on YouTube and I look at stuff and I can say, okay, that's something that I think would be good to include in my regimen. You want to be able to have a disciplined, regular time at the gym. We grow through repetition, so we're going to be at the gym all the time. And how we're there is going to be well thought out and planned. I have a plan going into the gym every single time I go. I don't just wander around willy-nilly like a butterfly in the wind, just kind of bopping from machine to machine, thinking, well, it's all exercise, right? No, I have a plan. And people that have a plan when they go to the gym are the ones that can get results. So, do a little research into various exercises, keep it mixed up. Know about 6 different exercises per muscle group. So when you go and do your back, and back is a big muscle, your back is a big muscle, and we're on our pull day. Today's a pull day. That was what it was for me. I know that I can add a little variety. I don't have to do the same 3 or 4 exercises every time. I can change it up for my body now. I'm still doing back today, but I don't have to do the same back exercises I did last time, and your body responds to that kind of variety. And a lot of people make the mistake, they just pick a couple machines, they go to the gym twice a week, they do those same machines with very little intensity, and then they wonder why they're not getting anywhere, and they give up and they figure, well, it's just not for me. Those other guys in the gym are just genetic freaks and I'm just a loser. No, those other guys are actually putting in time, and they're thinking about what they're doing, and they're managing themselves pretty well in the gym. It's just an hour, 45 minutes. You have the same 45 minutes as that big giant goon over in the corner lifting weights. Now, the goal may not be to be a big muscle man. Sometimes that is the goal, and sometimes that's not. The goal is to be healthy. The goal is to be strong. The goal is to learn the lessons in the gym and to have a disciplined lifestyle of exercise. All creatures on the planet Earth exercise. They move. Maybe we could get technical and find some sloth, that barely moves. But we expend energy. We have risen to the top of the food chain, and we have convenience. We're not out there hunting. We're not out there gathering. We're not working fields or doing, a lot of us aren't, even doing trades anymore. I mean, I have a metal fabrication shop, so we bend metal. I do metal forging. I can get pretty sweaty at work. Most people sit behind a goddamn desk. This has made us lazy. We have to induce a certain amount of struggle since the world has become so easy for us. And this is one of the most important things that you can do for your mental health towards getting rid of that depression, getting rid of that anxiety, getting on top of your weak mindset, learning lessons of discipline and resilience, and these types of things are all incorporated into body movements, into exercise. Mind, body, and soul means that it's all connected. You can't just cherry pick one aspect and say, well, I really like the mind aspect. Can't we just do that type of coaching? No, we can't just do mindset training. You have to do physical fitness as well. I suggest doing a push-pull split, and that means pushing exercises and pulling exercises. It's a 3-day cycle where you do push. Think about chest press, shoulder press, stuff where you push. Pull is pulling towards you, so that's your back, rear shoulders, rear delts, biceps. And then legs. Legs are a separate day. Legs are half our body. It's big giant muscle group. You got to dedicate a whole workout to legs. Some people will incorporate it into others, but they're not really getting a full leg workout. We don't want little chicken legs. You want your hips as you get older to be stronger. Trust me, you don't want to be getting a broken hip as some old man. My grandfather's had 4 of them. If I could have ever got that guy to do 1 day of exercise in his life, maybe he wouldn't have had to have 4 different hip replacements. You don't want to be getting helped upstairs and being one of these weak little feeble little motherfuckers when you're in your 80s. You want to be able to jog around and be active like a human animal is supposed to be. And this is how you do it, is to stay regimented, stay disciplined, have a plan. I think a good split is, like I said, push-pull legs. And what some people do is they will say, remember I said in the beginning of the workout, in the beginning of the video, you're going to be working out for 6 days a week. They do push-pull legs, and then they start it over again. See, that's 3 days, and then they'll do push-pull legs, and that's 6 days. I personally split it up. So I do push-pull legs 3 days. I take a day off, and then I do it again, 3 days, push-pull legs. So in a 8-day period, I have 2 rest days and 6 days of workout with building strength and with hypertrophy. It's a little different for just simple weight loss. But a lot of guys are going to either want to become stronger or have bigger muscles, if not both. With hypertrophy and with strength training, you want to be able to hit each muscle group twice in a 7-day period. So you're going to be doing your chest day. You're going to have chest day twice in a 7-day, in a week, in a 7-day period. I like my split. It makes it an 8-day cycle instead of a 7-day cycle. I extend it just 1 day. That's no big deal. And the rest is an important part of growth. So we go hard and we rest hard, but you don't have the right to rest if you didn't put in the work. The only ones of us that can come over and rest and have a good time and just relax on our days off are the ones that went hard on our days on. So go hard, think about all this, put it into your program, and stay on it every day. The days that you don't want to do it, you're just like, man, I want to stay in bed. Try forcing yourself to do that shit on those days and see how empowered you get. This is how you become stronger. Thanks for watching.